Hey, Nathen Daniel here. It's Friday, so it's time for another video. You've probably noticed that my channel's changed quite a bit over the last month and a half, and I've been really trying not to force any video topics. And I knew that the right one would come to me when it was right, so I waited to film until today. And last night, the right topic came to me. I was laying in bed and I reminded myself, don't wake up to heartache. And the reason I was doing that is because I've been having these vivid dreams that take me back to my past. And I'm reminded of the amazing people that I used to share my life with. And these people that were such an important part of my life. And waking up and remembering that they're gone is difficult. It's like feeling that pain all over again. And as I laid there and I thought of that, and I realized that that's what I was going to talk about, I thought of a post that I shared on my personal Facebook page early this week. And it was just text, but it reads, "Do you ever wonder how much you exist in other people's lives? I'm always curious if people think of me when a certain song comes on or when they pass through a certain town. I wonder how many stories I've been a part of that I've forgotten. I wonder if I still exist in the minds of the people that I no longer speak with. I wonder how many times a day I pass through someone's head. And to add to that, I wonder how often people dream of me." And I feel like this type of loss is very different than other losses, because you have to grieve and cope while you know that these other people are out there living their lives and making new connections and accomplishing new goals, and they're living their life that you used to be so entangled in, and you both were so important to each other. And no, I'm not talking about my ex. In fact, if he happens to watch this, he's the only person that would know who I'm talking about right now. But anyway, I feel like in this kind of situation, it's really hard because no matter how much we reach out, the other individual has to extend their arm and meet us halfway. And when you're in a situation where you know that probably will never happen, it's very hard to understand, especially when you maybe don't understand what caused the separation to begin with. And in this situation, it's really important for us to understand and also accept that it's not in our control. And I watched a video, and this is actually the video that made me realize that I have to start living my life again. I watched it a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. But anyway, it described a tree, and it said, why would you want to surround yourself with people who don't want to be in your life? Why would you want to be around that kind of negativity? So most people surround themselves with leaves of a tree because they're just for a season and then they blow away. And you have other people who are like the branches, and you step out on them and you think they're going to support you, but they snap. And in the end, it said, you want to surround yourself with people that are like roots of a big old tree, because they're the ones that really support that tree and really give it what it needs. And so that's really what I've been focusing on, is surrounding myself with people who are like those roots. Personally, I want to surround myself with people that add value to my life, value and positivity, and not by trying, but just by being themselves. And the reason for that is because that's all I ever want to do for people is I want to be able to be myself and add value to somebody. I want somebody to find that of value. And that's one of the reasons why I post, because I found that I'm able to help so many people just by sharing my experiences and letting people know they're not alone. But I think that's really the takeaway from today's video. I wasn't sure what it was going to be when I started the topic, but I think that the takeaway is really just surround yourselves with people who add value and stop chasing the people that you wish were part of your life. If they really add value and if they really care about you, you won't have to try to keep them in your life. Obviously, all relationships require some work, but you shouldn't have to change who you are. You shouldn't have to feel guilty, and you shouldn't have to be the one putting in all the effort. So that's all for today. Remember, if you want to get to know me more, you can connect with me on other social media. This last week, I've had a lot of you start reaching out, which is fantastic. You can find me at Nathen Daniel on Twitter, at Nathen Daniel03 on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Musical.ly, and now my Patreon, if you want to support me there. But if you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That is one of the best ways that you can help me, is by clicking the thumbs up button. And also click that subscribe button. That way you can see more videos from me. But that's all. So until next time, remember, be loud, be heard, but most importantly, be yourself. See ya.